M3 The Dark Metal is a Japanese anime television series produced by Satelight. It began airing on April 21, 2014. It is directed by Junichi Sato, written by Mari Okada and has mecha designs by Shōji Kawamori. A manga adaptation with art by Kazuomi Minatogawa will begin serialization in Mag Garden's shōnen manga magazine Monthly Comic Blade from April 30, 2014. Plot: the story focuses on a group of 4 boys and 4 girls who met, when they were younger, in a realm full of darkness. A mysterious substance called necrometal devours or infects anything that comes within a certain distance of a place called the Lightless Realm. It starts at an ordinary school in a city of close proximity to the Lightless Realm and focuses on Akashi for the most part. Akashi is number 1 in the school when using the training bots to defeat schoolmates and is first seen fighting his best friend and defeating him. A man approaches him with an invitation to join a special force that is tasked with defeating the corpses and uncovering the secrets of the Lightless Realm. Fast forward some time and a corpse appears which has the power to kill people who hear its song. It sings a lovely melody and like a countdown. Over the next few months it is discovered that Mira has become infected by the necrometal that has plagued the realm for so long. It is now up to Akashi to use the device known as the Reaper or MAVS in order to defeat the corpse and save everyone. Characters: Team Gagui, Akashi Sajanuma, voiced by Yoshishigu Matsuoka, Marina Inu, a second-year high schooler from Kukonichi Academy. Akashi is a thin young male who is popular with the ladies. He has dark hair and eyes, but fair skin. Not much is understood about his family, but it is shown that his father had passed away during a former investigation of the Lightless Realm. In a flashback of the funeral, Akashi says to himself that he wished his brother had died instead. He is the pilot of the Argent and his brother's remains and soul were used in the creation of the Argent's LIM system. When he had joined the Special Investigation Team, the only person he showed real interest in was Sasame Mizura because she resembles a girl from his childhood. Mira Hazaki was constantly trying to attract his attention so that she would finally be important, but due to circumstances she becomes the second LIM. Mira Hazaki, voiced by Yako Hikaza. Mira Hazaki, a tall girl with long blonde hair in the style of 2 long ponytails that reach to her thighs, brown eyes and fair pale skin. Mira had lost her parents in the Lightless Realm when she was little, and so she was adopted by her relatives. However, they only had the incentive of receiving the Disaster Security Type 1 and Special Disaster Special Payment. Because her guardians had no real love for her, she ended up neglected and bullied in school. Straight out of junior high, she was forced to work and earn her own living. She is first seen in the show as a janitor in Akashi's school, watching his match. Out of the blue one day, a man offers her a position to join the Special Investigation Team training program. From the beginning of the program, she tries to seduce Akashi by planning her every move with him. Akashi, however, does not see her in the same light, and shuts her down every time she gives him an opportunity to bond with her. One night, she tricks him into meeting with her and tries to tell him her dark secret. That she was infected and bound to be an admonition. However, she never manages to, and slowly sinks into despair. Her state only worsens as she finds out that she is synchronized with the psychotic killer, Hato Asaku. After hearing the corpse's song, she dies a tragic death traumatizing Hato, and the others. She mentioned to Akashi that she wants him to defeat the corpse. First one to be affected by the corpse song. Her remains and soul are used in the creation of the Sable's LIM system. She is the second person to become a LIM after Akashi's brother. Sasame Mizura, voiced by Kotori Kwaiwai, a young girl with short, silver hair and large brown eyes with pale-looking skin. She was originally a priestess from Yomajima, together with Minashi and Tsugumi. They came to Tokyo to seek revenge on Nine, the organization that destroyed their hometown. She later met up with the other children and developed feelings for Akashi. However, in the present time, she seemed to have lost memories of her childhood as she joined Team Gagui under 9. She is the second person to be affected by the corpse song and the third person to become a LIM. Iwito Namito, voiced by Tomoki Mino, Rina Sato, Akashi's friend who is also a second year from Kukonaichi Academy. He is tall, has brown hair and eyes and wears a red headband. He is paired with Reika, and develops feelings towards her later on. Reika Kasumi, voiced by Sayori Yahagi, AVES test pilot. She has black hair and brown eyes. She is usually paired with Iwato and develops feelings towards him later on. She was a test pilot for 9 but she now has to go through training again as she was selected as part of the elite team investigating the Lightless Realm. Manashi Maki, voiced by Tetsuya Kakihara, Minami Tsuga, the most cheerful and easygoing member of Team Gagui. He has brown hair and dark brown eyes. He is paired with Sasame and the one who understands her the most, as it turns out both came from the same hometown, Yomajima. He later becomes the pilot of the AVES whose LIM contains Sasame. He is the only one in Team Gagui who remembers the past and the sin of leaving behind Tsugumi in the Lightless Realm. Mamu Yazuki, voiced by Misato Fukun, a first-year high schooler from Kukonaichi Academy. Has black hair tied into 2 low tails and big black eyes. Although soft-spoken and shy, she tends to express her dark emotions in a notebook. Because of her lonely attitude, she is not paired with anyone. She also becomes Sable's second pilot replacing Hato. It takes her a while to accept Emira as her LIM. While searching on her old writings, she finds her connection with Emira. When they were kids she noticed her loneliness and her desire of being noticed, so she wrote in her notebook a note that expressed her understanding of their feelings that were similar. After that epiphany the AVES fully accepts her. Hato Asaku, voiced by Amy Moraes, Risa Tanada, a tall young man who has nose and ear piercings. He has short, white hair and brown eyes. He killed his family when he was younger due to being stuck in the lifeless realm. He was devoured by the necrometal in his time there which caused him to go crazy. He is a psychopath hellbent on making everyone feel fear to make himself feel better. He is closely linked to Emira and constantly wants to kill Akashi because he knows that she likes Akashi and not him. He addresses Emira as his terror, and she constantly stops him from killing Akashi multiple times when riding in the AVES Sable. He went missing in the Lightless Realm but was able to survive, having only 40% of his body turning into necrometal. Other characters, Aoshi Sajanuma, voiced by Nobuyuki Iyama, he is the older brother of Akashi. He is one of the first people to use AVES but before the LIM system was created. He later turns into necrometal and asks to become the first LIM. He is Akashi's LIM although Akashi wants him dead. Later on Akashi sees his brother's memories and comes to the realization that he was in pain all this time. In the flashback through Aoshi's memories we can see him and Kasane as lovers. Kasanegura, voiced by Ai Maeda, a scientist at the academy, and it is later revealed that she and Aoshi were lovers. It is revealed later on that she was the one who asks for Akashi to be on the team but regrets it. She seems to try to use Akashi as a replacement for Aoshi but Akashi can see right through her and gets angry with her. Natsuri, voiced by Nobuo Tobita, a very eccentric scientist in charge of the creation of the AVES and the LIM system. He's very interested in finding out the truth about the Lightless Realm and doesn't hesitate about suggesting one of the pilots should become a LIM once their bodies become necrometal. It is revealed that he once worked with Mamu Maki, Manashi's older sister, and his desire of finding a way of linking people's thoughts led him to Yomajima, a hidden island where everyone was a linker. He used all the inhabitants as test subjects and drove them to suicide. When Mamu tried to leave him, he turned her in the first LIM. Susan Suzaki, voiced by Marina Inu, a military officer assigned to supervise the Team Gagui. She used to be schoolmates with Kasane. Tsugumi, voiced by Kotori Kwaiwai, Sasame's sister with the same appearance as Sasame except with longer hair. She was also a priestess from Yomajima, but unlike the other children, she was left behind in the Lightless Realm. This causes her to bear hatred to the other children and she also vows to continue her revenge on 9. She usually appears with a corpse, wearing a white sleeveless dress. She has been living in the lightless realm ever since by surviving on the Arbanine. She also saves Akashi in episode 15, preventing him from turning into Necrometal as she still harbors feelings for him since childhood. Episode listing, development, music. The first opening theme is Remember by Main, while the second opening theme is Replica by Mamoru Sakamoto. The first ending theme is Egoism by Lala Larks. The second ending theme is Sable by Nano. Release. The series was acquired by Daisuki for online simulcast streaming with English, traditional Chinese and Spanish subtitles worldwide except in Japan and China. References. External links. Official website, M3 The Dark Metal at Anime News Network's Encyclopedia.